President Caroline Hawley. Caroline.
Thanks very much. Well, this is a special meeting that was called in response to the failed attacks of last week. It's also, of course, 2 years since the July the 7th bombing, and the meeting was called to discuss ways of combating extremism and how also to cooperate with the police. Now, the meeting is taking place in that building behind me, and over my left shoulder you'll be able to see quite a graphic illustration of the debate that there is within the Muslim community and the problem, because that's a group of young people who are trying to get into the meeting. They were not allowed to get into the meeting. They have some fairly radical views. Most of them, we've spoken to a few of them and they wouldn't give their names, but they've issued a statement calling the Muslim Council of Britain that has organised this occasion lackeys and bootlickers of the Blair Brown regime. And many of those men behind me have told me you can't cooperate with the government, you can't cooperate with the police because they are, the government is oppressing Muslims. Well, with me now is a man who is taking part in the conference, Mohammed Shafiq of the Ramadhan Foundation. Now, you're taking part in this conference, you're not part of the Muslim Council of Britain, but you are working with young people to try to tackle extremism. This is a very good illustration of the problem, isn't it, of the divisions within the community?
Well, first of all, it's the 7th of July, 2 years ago. Britain was under attack from terrorism. Let me be absolutely clear. These people who are expressing their democratic right, freedom of speech to express their views, and one of the things which I've been campaigning for many years is that we have to provide young people with the platform to air their views. And what's sadly happening is when we have closed door meetings where these people can't get in and say their piece, maybe for 5 minutes, we are getting people outside on the margins of society. So we have to engage with them. You saw earlier on I did try to engage with them, and obviously not much success, but we've got to keep on engaging with these people, trying to convince them that their path is the wrong path. Our path is the mainstream of Islam. Islam totally condemns violence, and it's forbidden in Islam, and that's unanimous. Obviously we're here to support the
Not quite unanimous though, given the views of the people behind us who you and I have been speaking to.
Well, obviously, you know, in any debate you will always get a different viewpoint. That's diversity across the community. What is important is that on the two issues which I came here with an agenda, one was to support the campaign to say that not in our name. Islam doesn't sanction this sort of thing, and the people who claim to be Muslims are carrying this out. There is no link between Islam and terrorism. And that's what's been said inside today, and I will be going in shortly to make my contribution to that debate as well. But I think it's important that we do listen to young people, we do take up their major concern. I mean, you heard it as well as I heard it, is the double standards in UK foreign policy. Unless the government starts to tackle that particular issue, the biggest recruiting sergeant, I'm not legitimising it, I'm not saying it's good, it's wrong, but at the end of the day we have to deal with the root causes of why we have terrorism in this country.
Mohammed Shafiq, thank you very much, and that meeting is going on. It's going on behind closed doors because there are heated debates.